Let's add some watercoloring to quilling today. Hi guys, this is Agnes from agnespaperandcrafts. Today I'm going to use some watercoloring as the base for quilling. I take a 300 GSM watercolor cold press paper and adhere masking tape to its borders. Then using a wide brush, I paint water in longitudinal and horizontal directions so I don't leave any space without water. I started to learn watercoloring by 2021 with the ultimate aim to use it with quilling. I'm somewhat obsessed with quilling, and whatever I learn or see, I target at using them for quilling in future. If you're someone like me, do let me know in the comments so I know I am not alone. This particular project took me 2 days to complete since I need to wait for the paint to dry at each layer. I've used 3 layers of paint, and you can see that when watercolor dries it becomes dull than when it is painted. So after it dries completely, I go on to the next layer and then add up each layers. Finally, I'm adding some flowers and sky. I should say that this is not a perfect painting, but I am far better than when I started. When it is completely dry, it is time to peel off the tape. I get my pre-cut paper cuts of a daffodil and adhere them together. While doing on-edge quilling, I prefer taking glue as a long strip, so it is easy to pick up glue on the paper strips and then attach them carefully along the edge of my design. As and when needed, I use smaller strips to manipulate them with fingers or other tools like tweezers and some cylindrical objects. When the manipulation fits perfectly to the design, I mark the place to cut with pencil and then trim them. I try to make sure the paper strips fit to the outline of the design. It can be off the outline at times, which usually no one notes, but the sad part is, being a crafter ourselves, we will see it very well. So if we want something to be really perfect to our hearts, then we need to work more, but still there is also your own preference where you can just leave it as such, as it is just the process of learning which we come across every day. Take every strip of paper carefully, note where the design has bends or curves, manipulate until you get them right and adhere them. I also add few lines to the flower petals. For the central cup-like part or the corona, I make an inverted U shape, and for its opening, I make some zigzags with tweezer. Now let me show it at a slow pace. With a tweezer, make sharp bends at small intervals. Now you can fold them like a ring and fit it over the opening of the flower. Now the on-edge quilling daffodil is done, we can attach it to the watercolor background that we have made. If you want to know more about the thickness of paper that can be used in quilling, do watch this video.